Should be coming on in a second. Having some difficulties. I gotta get some.
Hi, you can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, I can hear you. Great.
Good. I don't know what happened. Probably gotta, invest in some better equipment. But we on live and
Hi, are we good on this?
huh? Yes. You there? Hello? I think he hit something. I'm not sure.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't see you. All right. Yeah, I can see you now. It's like a still picture. Hello? Sorry, folks. It's raining. It's pouring down here in Philly. I don't know if that's having anything to do with the connection or not. Hmm. KVIK. Not sure. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah. I'm not I know it's pouring down here. I don't know if that's the problem or not. But maybe my laptop is not quite up to par, up to date like it's like I don't know. But you can hear me, right? You can hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, I think we can't hear each other. Hold on.
I I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you?
Can we hear each other?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on.
Hold up. I'm gonna try something else. K V I K. I'm gonna have to call him from a tablet. This is like going straight crazy. Like I thought everything was down. Obviously it's not. Hello?
Hey, hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you beautifully.
Yeah, I called you on a tablet instead of the laptop.
Sounds
Um
good.
yeah, I'm gonna
Sounds
have
good.
only problem is I gotta hold the laptop in front of the phone in order for in order for you to stream.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can hear you beautifully. I think we're pretty much in a good conversation here now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me let me just turn the laptop off because for some reason it is not working. Um Maybe I can get somebody to update it or something. I don't know. Um Let me shut that down.
Can you turn on more lights in here? There's more lights available.
Um Let me get a pillow right here.
Turn on the lights.
Okay. Yeah. So can you can see me?
I can see you. Can you see me?
Yeah, cause I got the camera right. I got my phone right in front of the thing live streaming. But anyway, we might as well go ahead and get this on. Yeah. Um.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So,
So so
I'm able to connect. And believe it or not, I'm not on my phone. I'm actually on my laptop, so everything works.
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my laptop, but I gotta check
Okay.
that out for the future because this is not it's not good for anybody who's trying to stream into the channel. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy don't know what he's doing. But anyway, let's get on with it. The topic of this is reality versus illusion. Um and are we living in a matrix? And
Mm.
one question I like to ask you, that I like to ask everybody right off the bat, right, is what prompted you, or what made you wake up one day and say, I got to learn this. I got to get this knowledge so I can get out to my people and and try to help raise my people.
Right, right, exactly. And yeah, you mean well, could you restate the question? I'm sorry.
All right, like what woke you up? Because some people go a different kind of way. Some people just want to go out and just get drunk and just live the good life, and they could care less about anything else. Like, what made you wake up one day and say, I got to study and get this knowledge and so that I can spread it out and to help the people.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, hey, well, this is an interesting story. Well, you won't believe this. To me, I don't know if you've ever. For me, actually, it took the form of a head accident and concussion. I fell off my bike. I was in a bicycle accident.
Wow.
And I hit my head really hard and got a concussion in 2013 or 2014. Time when I was recovering from the concussion, it took about a month. I slowly realized, I slowly had an awareness that, consciousness is something that, we live inside of it. We live inside of this material world, this material consciousness. You can't necessarily step outside of it and see it all the time. You experience it, what it's like to look at your own consciousness. But as I was recovering from my I definitely had a new awareness of, what it is to be conscious, what it is to be looking, because you have to think through everything, and not everything's working right. You're getting it right confused.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, just a number of steps it takes to make a decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Man, that's real interesting. I heard other stories like that. I heard Phil Valentine say something about he almost drowned, and that's when he realized that he had to, get up and do something about what was going on. So so the question is all right, reality versus illusion. What about this matrix thing that people be talking about? Are we living in a matrix, and what's going on with the politics, Donald Trump, so on and so forth?
I got you. Yeah, I have to say, I think although the movie, and Will Smith, actually, Philly's own Will Smith, down, he could have been Neo, but I think that presents a very misleading frame of what the Matrix is, but, because every time you say Matrix, people think, man, it must be just like that movie. Really, one thing is real, one thing is for sure, and that is that we cannot separate our conscious minds from reality, from material reality. It seems real. And it's real as far as our consciousness is concerned. A way of conscious has no way of escaping the material, in the sense of it's congruent with consciousness, material reality.
Right.
The only way you can go ahead.
No, I didn't say anything.
I mean, okay. Yeah, what I'm saying is, reality is an illusion. Material reality is an illusion, but your conscious mind has no way of knowing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it has no way of knowing that, right? I mean, there's, you can go to various Eastern philosophies: Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, you name it. They all say the same thing. I mean, actually, they use the word consciousness differently, but yeah, your conscious has no way of knowing that this the table here is not real. It's very material. He's the Frenchman who made that concept. I think, therefore I am. He created the two dualities. Your thoughts, and the material world. You know what I mean? Mind, matter. That's the two concepts: mind over matter, matter. And it's that your mind creates reality. It's not quite literally, because your consciousness is separable from material reality. It's something that has to be addressed. Is
Yeah.
what do we do about this? What do we do about this illusion? What do we do about delusion? Especially given the fact that many of the thoughts that we think, whether it's mathematics or some higher thoughts, they really have nothing to do with material. They're not necessarily informed by material. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's thoughts we think, and you'd be like, how could you think that? Because it has nothing to do with what's in front of you. It's because your mind is really separate from what your mind is its own thing. And so that's why this Frenchman, René Descartes, in the 1600s, he said there are two, like a North Pole and a South Pole. The one pole is your mind, the other pole is matter. And he actually argued, that material reality is real.
All right.
But I think as physics advances, and as we're going farther and farther, we're seeing that really your mind creates material reality, and there's no way it's gonna exist in your consciousness without you being conscious. If you die, or if you go into a state of near death state, you are definitely not in material. You are conscious, but you are not in material reality. You are the physical space that your consciousness created.
Wow. Yeah, I'm here. Man, I heard a brother, huh? Yeah, I heard a brother. I'm sorry, I heard a brother talking about this. And one of the brothers is named Brother Polite. I don't know if you ever heard of Brother Polite, but
okay.
He used to live in up Harlem, and he was saying something to that effect. And he was saying that your mind, just like you said, your mind is creating reality. So he used his mind to create the reality that he lives in now, out in California, and he lives a very good life. He drives nice cars. He's taking good care of his family. A lot of people hated on him for it, say he turned his back, but I don't think he did. But man, that's something else. So can I ask you one question? What do you think about the theory that some people have that everything that happened, everything that's happening now, and everything that's going to happen will happen all over again?
Okay, got it. You mean like kind of like history repeats itself, or like maybe the universe repeats itself, or or the things that are happening to us,
like existence, like existence being a loop that happens over and over again.
Okay, got it. I have to say, I think there's a lot of truth to that. I think it is a loop. I think that it's a loop that it goes beyond the time that it. Guess what I'm saying is that there are time periods when material reality is not, when the universe expands or collapses. There are times in universal time, there is no life.
Yeah.
I do think that life follows a cycle, and I think that our lives can follow coincidences. You know what I mean? That is a loop. I think that you're seeing a turn in the loop when you see coincidences, even subjective coincidences. Those are loops.
Right, because I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty impressive. But yes, time, material reality is absolutely looping, and I think our perception that time is linear, or that time is a straight line, is basically a line that's drawn over many loops happening. They're packed so close together that we're not, you know what I mean, that we're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That we cannot perceive them.
Man.
In other words, time, the line of time is it traverses. I mean, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? No, I have some tips for you. I'm in a call right now. Can I? All right. Yeah. There are loops happening on several levels, but yeah, essentially, because material reality seems like a straight line.
Yes.
Except for the coincidences we notice and we wonder, if things aren't going in a circle. But material reality does appear to be, in certain observations, seems to be going in a straight line. I think that straight line is basically a linearization of something that's cyclical. You know what I mean? Like consciousness is a linearization.
Right.
And that is cyclical time. So your conscious, your material reality is a linear time frame traversing cyclical time. But you only notice it now and then, with coincidences, with what you might call like glitches in the matrix. And there's stuff that happens.
Man.
So yeah.
Cause it's a lot of people that say, I wish I could get that back, I wish I could go back and do this over. And me personally, as somebody that I lost a while back, I lost it back in '92, but I just found out last year. I was searching for a long time. Do you think possibly is any way that once that loop comes back, is any way that you could possibly remember anything that you might have went through to maybe stop somebody's death or something like that?
Oh wow, that's a great question. That's very deep. That's kind of where I hope the conversation would go. So back to the concept of, we started out, is material reality an illusion? The things in front of us, the material things, are they an illusion? Consciousness is not an illusion. I mean, it's a realization of,
Yeah.
The thoughts you think are real, and even if they're not material reality, it's your mind is real. It's an illusion. If you want to say, okay, Kashif, Brother Kashif, why are you saying time, material reality is an illusion? Well, the way I bring it back, the way I make that point is whenever people make up this, bring up the topic of time being an illusion. I mean, time being a loop. I say, look, the line of time from past to now, from it's always now. It's never yesterday. It's never tomorrow. It's always now. No matter where we are, it's always now.
Right.
The line from the past to the now, it's always a straight line. You know what I mean? When we look back, we see the past coming at us like a straight line, like yesterday.
Okay.
There was a straight line from yesterday to today, right?
Yes.
When I look from tomorrow, that is not a straight line. That is more like what you were talking about, like a loop. But maybe like many little loops, too hard to notice, and it's like we're traveling in a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Over there. So basically, what I'm saying is that the path from the present to the future, but the path from the present to the past line, like what happened, it was a line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when people say, well, Brother Kashif, you're saying reality isn't real, reality illusion, materiality, how would you demonstrate that? I said, look, let me ask you a simple question. The line of time, path of time from the present to the past is a straight line. Look back to yesterday. I mean, you can walk in a straight physical line, right?
Right.
But yet, if time is a line, you cannot travel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the form of a line. You cannot travel it. You can only time if it's a loop, if it's going into the future. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Right. Think about it. You cannot go to the past. You cannot go to the past because things that are material travel paths of time that are linear. You know what I mean? Of time, you cannot cross it. Keep moving into the loop that is the future.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because the path from present to future. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Have you ever? If the path to the past is a line, but yet you cannot cross it.
Yeah, because it's too many.
I mean, right, but. To the future, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't catch that last part. Hello?
The path to, yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part. It kind of went out. I think it might be the weather. That's what I'm thinking. But it kind of went out for a second. I missed a little something.
Got it. All right. Yeah, so basically, a straight line, like a physical line. But if you walk in a straight path of time, you cannot do it. You cannot go to the past. That is a straight path of time.
Okay.
You can only walk in a straight physical path. You know what I mean? You cannot walk in a straight time path. You know what I mean? From present to past.
Okay.
So, right. So this is a first indication the present is sort of an illusion. I mean, the present is like eternal. It's for the past. Then the line of time not real.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's like like the present. The present is an illusion because with every second the present don't exist because that second just went by, and it does and what you call the present don't even exist anymore. It's now in the future. It's now in the past. If I think I'm saying it right.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's like the eternal present. It's always now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never 1 second ago. 1 second from now. It's always this second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, exactly. So since you cannot go to the past, the past is an illusion. The line of time is an illusion. There is no linear time. So that should be a red indicator that material reality, because material reality appears to us as a linear timeline.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we're never moving toward the past.
Never.
We're always moving towards the future. Yeah, we're always moving towards the future.
But since it was a loop. Once it starts to go back around, isn't that sort of like isn't that sort of like moving towards the past? Because once we go through that loop, we back in the past and coming back forward. I don't know if I even said it right, but I think that you understand what I'm saying. Hello?
Oh, got it. Like, are we constantly returning to the present? I mean, in a way.
I think there's a delay because I thought this is a delay on the voice, but I think you understand what I'm saying, right? Like The further, the more we move to the future, um, once that loop comes around, we're actually moving towards the past.
Oh, once that loop comes around, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, once we see like a coincidence, an irony, something strange from the past towards the past, right?
Yeah.
Are we not kind of okay, got it. What my response to that would be, we are actually moving the future way. Like, in other words, remember I said that the path towards the future is not linear. The path towards the future is simple. So that's my response to that.
Okay.
All that indicates to us is, yes, the future is a loop, so to speak. In other words, it always loop. But that's because the path from present to future is not a line. It's not a line. It's a loop. You know what I mean? It's constantly looping.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Right.
I would say.
Okay. I heard some people say that somebody said something about that all right, like if you look in front of you, it seemed like there's like little.
So
Say that again. I know there's a voice delay.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, there's like a big voice delay because I could hear myself saying things way after I said it on this end. um, so I got you there?
Yeah, I can't hear you at the moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Got to get a better connection because I had to switch to this pad, and this is like a last minute panic like thing. like, but I'm promised I'm gonna invest in something a whole lot better than this. When I was like 9 years old, I I told my mom that it seemed like I see spots. Like it seemed like everything it's like little spots in front of me. And when you close your eyes, you can see all those little the lights and everything that like
That's fine.
you, you hear me? Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine.
yeah, you see the little lights and everything when you close your eyes, and it seemed like things is made up of little pixels. And it's like we're some kind of computer generated imagery or something. Like I hear a lot of people say things like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I know. agree. I agree that that is something I used to see too. You know, when you wake up, when you go to sleep, when you hit your head hard, when you scrunch your eyes, you squint your you do see what it seems like pixels or whatever. Yeah, it just seems as if your brain is kind of making sense of different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have noticed that.
and people thought I was my mom
No,
was
I don't think that's a sign that maybe that I don't think that in itself is a sign that the world is a matrix, the reality is matrix, but at least doesn't indicate that as you're farther and farther away from consciousness, reality becomes less and less. It's more and more of an illusion.
right. Cause my
Yeah.
mom used to tell
So I
me.
mean, you need a near-death experience.
Mm,
But
that's another thing that I would like to ask you. It's not necessarily near death experience, but I think some people call it sleep paralysis, where some people believe that if you wake up too fast or something, your soul or your spirit is not in your body, and you're like halfway in and halfway out, and you can't, like, you woke and you can't move. Hello.
right, right, I got you. Yeah, I don't know. Sleep paralysis is a good one. Sleep paralysis is a good one. Sleep paralysis is a good one. I think that it is one of those cases that shows how fragile this is. I don't know if that in itself tells you that reality is not real, but it does. Your mind, your body is dependent on your mind's ability to manipulate it and to guide it, and yeah, it's very scary. And people wake up and can't move their body for then they go to sleep, and you wake up a little bit later and you can move your body.
Yeah.
So
I think
sleep paralysis. This is a good one, but indicates reality is not real. I would actually take that again from time, that the path of time. It just tells you how important consciousness is to moving through materiality. Consciousness is one with material reality, and you can see that consciousness has different components: observing, seeing, whatever. You know what I mean? Moving. And if you take a few of those away, it's being split into its different pieces. Scary.
Yeah. The as far as like government conspiracies, occult things like that, like what do you have to say about those? Like going on, like whatever you think the people need to hear, just going on it. It's a big voice delay. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello. Can you hear me? You there?
You mean the goings on in the world itself, or the you know the religions, or
On anything like yeah.
yeah,
All right.
there is.
Say that again.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's a huge voice delay. I don't know if it's the weather, like I said.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I think it's a lot better. Um. Yeah, like
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me, right? Okay. Yeah,
Here,
like
hold on.
huh? Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. Yeah,
Hey,
actually.
hey, do you want to do the audio over phone and the video?
Actually, I am on the phone. That's what I use to stream to YouTube. um, I just answered the phone when you called because the voice delay is crazy, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse.
Right.
Um,
Right. You want to talk over the phone, and we can keep the video going?
yeah, that's the problem. I'm on the phone right now. You see, the phone is what I use to stream to YouTube. That's the thing. If I turn it off and talk over the phone, then there's no YouTube.
Right.
Um, man,
Right.
I thought everything was good, but obviously it's not.
Yeah, we can probably always talk in person. Talk in person. We don't have to do it over webcam. You know, it's the first shot. The first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Is your video live? Am I seeing or no?
Yeah, you're live.
So I think we're doing pretty good, but yes, I guess everything's lagging.
Yeah, actually it's back on. Man, I just hit the thing and it went back to YouTube. It's streaming back to YouTube now.
Okay.
I think they might have did something because now you can hear me a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
Man. So man, so you wanna try to continue it?
Yeah, do you want to continue it? Do you want to continue it on the phone, or do you want to continue it on Hangout?
Damn, right now I could barely hear you. I don't know what.
Can you hear me on my phone or no?
Oh yeah, you on your phone. Okay, that's what's doing it. Let me see. Because now your voice is so low that it's definitely not going into all right.
Into the live stream, right?
All right, Dick. Well, it just came back up. Yeah, I can see you, but your voice is not coming in. Let me see something.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got that up.
Okay.
All right, yeah, are we good now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it seemed like it went back the way it's supposed to
So I
be.
think we're doing.
Maybe you know what? I gotta invest in an iPad. That's what I should do. An up-to-date iPad, move much faster.
Oh yeah, the iPads are pretty good. Yeah, even with bad connections, they do really nicely.
Yeah, so I gotta definitely invest in one of those because I'm working on everything I got is an Android. Um, and like I said, the laptop is a few years old. So but anyway, what was we talking about? If you want to continue,
Yeah. How about if we work something out later, maybe in person, and we can webcast together? Like, do you want to do something like that in like live in person?
yeah, sit like face to face and have it live stream so that there'd be no confusion or anything like that. Um, that'd probably be a lot
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
And
that'll be a lot better. Yeah, it sounds good. I can always meet you on South Street or up in Northern Liberties. You know, somewhere we can always sit down at a coffee, and I think that'll be good.
right,
Hey, sounds like a plan.
yeah.
So
You want to go on any more here, or you wanna cut it? You,
yeah, if we could, that would be great because I think the lag it might be a little disconcerting to the people who want to watch or who
yeah,
want to follow it.
yeah. No, because I see people coming in and out. They looking and they see a big pause and then they go back out and so I'll probably take this and put it on private and download it and just cut out the good parts and put it on. Um,
Yeah,
there's a lot of cutting to do on this video.
exactly. We could also have a do-over if you want. We can talk because when we're together, I can always draw things out. You know what I mean on paper,
Yeah,
and we can talk about that. We can have a clipboard, or we can have a chalkboard, or a whiteboard, or I can just draw things out. And I think it'll be really nice if you want to meet in like Second and Girard. There's a plaza there.
yeah, it's coming in,
Shops.
coming in perfect now.
Yeah. Yeah, now it is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want, we can meet next Wednesday or some week. We can talk and we can hang and we can work together. What do you think?
Let me see. Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'm on what I call the plantation. I'm at work, and that night I'm actually doing something with three brothers and two other brothers. I'm one of them, and then that Friday it's going to be something. I work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So until I can get out of there, um, I'll be in New York Saturday and Sunday coming.
Have any?
Let me
Do you
see.
have any specific day of next week you want to meet, or the 2 weeks from now, or the end of next week, or?
What about next Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday sounds good. Saturday sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll bring the stuff
Yeah,
out
so
and then
that would be the 18th.
yeah. So what different topic, same topic, this topic with a 2 on the end.
What we can do is we can talk a lot about Donald Trump and politics at
Right.
large.
Right, because that's where I was headed with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you know how getting elected really is reflective of our consciousness and our reality and how we perceive it. It's very much intimately tied. Libertarian right-wing leaders getting elected.
Right.
Right, it really is. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it is very much a part of our consciousness. these people in power.
I want to ask.
So,
Could I ask you just one question that I always ponder upon? The president. I know he has some pull, but do you think he is like the absolute commander in chief, or you think somebody's up over him and he's a puppet? Like all the trash he talking, we just directed to looking at him, but it's somebody else pulling the strings.
right. So, wait, do you think there's somebody above the president?
Yeah, pulling the strings.
That's a good question. Let me think.
Because
anyone about the president?
because I'm thinking if like John F. Kennedy seemed like he tried to do something good and he ended up with his brain sliding off the back of a car. If Donald Trump just jumped up right now and said, "Oh, what am I doing? I gotta treat the people good. I gotta do this and that. I gotta do right for the people, and stop all this, the crazy stuff." And do you think it would go against an agenda that was like pretty much already set, and they would say, "Oh, he ain't going with the flow. We gotta get rid of him."
Oh, you mean like the system? Does the system discard and does the system elect and discard leaders as it sees fit?
Yeah.
Right? Is that your question?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, somewhere along there.
That's along that vein. The answer would be yes, but it's not the system that you think. But yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's easy to get into. It's easy to get into some conspiracy theories, but
right.
To be really, really honest, I think it has to do with the nature of language itself. Language is a duality, and yes, the language there's like two poles, and it cycles between the two poles. And sometimes just language itself seems to have its own mind. And yeah, absolutely. There is something higher at work, but I think it's more like language itself.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone upstairs. I don't think there's anyone upstairs that is controlling everything.
Okay.
So.
I mean like control,
person, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm thinking just like maybe many people, like people talk about the Illuminati. You did the conspiracy theories, the Vatican, so on and so forth. Because a lot of people say the Pope is more powerful than the president.
Right. Exactly. So, yeah, it's really, really amazing. I don't think anyone has more power than the. I don't think anyone has more power than the. And it's really, really. The president himself is subject to the rules of language. So
because you know, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. But you know how Philadelphia is set up, and I remember a while back, presidents coming to Philadelphia. I'm not sure if Trump came, but I know George Bush came, and when he came, it was like his entourage. There was the guards around the place and everything. But a while back, when the Pope came, man, it was like he was down in the Parkway, and he was in Fairmount Park. They had guards all the way up to 29th and Girard. I'm talking about they had a perimeter around the Pope that was so big, it made the presidents coming to Philadelphia look like nothing. And to have that much security around, that much more security around the Pope than the president, seems to me like he's got a little bit more power or something. I don't know, or a little bit more,
Wow. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it seems as if yeah, that would be a good thing to talk over. Could you just restate your question again? I'm sorry.
My question about what about the president, about the Pope.
Yeah, about the president. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was just saying about not only our this president, but other presidents like like it seems to me that America does a lot of things in other countries, and from doing things that happen with Hades and so on and so forth. And it seems like these things happen no matter what president is in the seat. But like I said, John F. Kennedy exactly. What do you think John F. Kennedy exactly was killed for? Was murdered for?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It seems as if he was just it. Man, I don't like to put anything higher on President Clinton's or President Kennedy's assassination.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he might have vaguely enemies in higher places, but
Yeah, you know about the magic bullet.
I mean, I don't want to think in that way that there was
Yeah.
anyone higher up who really hated him so badly, but it does seem as if I don't think there's a higher power deciding he should be dead.
Okay. So
Yeah, it does seem quite. It seems as if he. It seems as if he got into. It seems as if he got in some pretty.
maybe
Well, he would.
I know somebody said something about it's a video I think where he said something about taking apart the CIA and scattering it to the winds, and the next thing you know he was dead.
Yeah. So here's the thing. President Kennedy did earn a bunch of enemies in the kind of the intelligence establishment. However, I'm not sure if they actually went out and killed him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's a. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Troublesome that that there was a conspiracy to kill him. I find that personally troublesome. But you know what? There is no doubt there were people in the intelligence establishment that did not like him.
Yeah, mainly the mob.
I just don't know if that led to his murder. I think that there were some dumb decisions he made himself that were quite,
Okay.
And yeah, so it's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I don't see, but I don't see any conspiracy there.
It's because it's a lot of people talk on. I mean, it's a big thing about it. I mean, it's so much stuff over. I'm sorry. I seen it got off to the. I seen it took it like right off the subject. We be supposed to be talking about reality versus illusion, and there's just so many questions that I have. I'm sorry if I went off the path. But just a lot of questions, man. And you look sort of like you in the Matrix now. You got the dark sunglasses, Keanu Reeves type thing.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. These are actually really expensive glasses. I have to be honest. They are quite expensive. I was in San Francisco and they said, "Oh, we have these glasses for $600," and I said, the time I was doing Uber and Lyft, so I actually put the money and bought those glasses.
Man, $600. Man, I gotta get on the ball.
Yeah, it's not no Philly.
Right.
But yeah, it's I was out to spend it, but I don't have that money anymore right now.
Yeah, it's been a little
Wow.
it's been a little over an hour now. I want to see how much farther you want to go or anything else to say because I got questions on religion and so on and so forth and everything like because I can go on for a while, but whenever you want to cut it, you want to have last words, until we get together again and do it on a much better basis.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, I would definitely like to meet with you in person, and I would like to meet you in person because then I can, provide a lot of charts, a lot of illustrations. We can talk very naturally.
Yeah.
We can talk for 4 or 5 hours. I don't mind. I I can talk about a number of things. But yeah, it's the ebb and flow of language. It's all related to and the election of these presidents. It is all related to our conscious reality, and yeah, it's very fascinating. But yeah, there are definitely illusionary aspects or illusory aspects of this.
Yeah. Hello?
This
Yeah.
and I think that these are all things we can discuss in person because then I could have in detail. How does that sound?
Right. It sounds pretty good. Cause if your mind creates reality, then I have to get on the ball because it's somebody I want to see again. And I always said to myself, she might be gone from this reality, but somehow, some way, I'm going to see her again. And people look at me like, man, you got to be kidding me, you crazy. Like,
Yeah, no, I think after death we'll be seeing a lot of people from our past. I don't know if they'll be taking the same body. Think
right.
I think yeah, but it is really good.
But yeah, so
And absolutely, after death, we all converge outside of the metaphysical space. Outside of the physical space,
yeah,
we leave conscious or material reality. The people who came before us. I don't know if they take the same form they took in this life, but we will meet them. There's no doubt. We will know who they are. They won't be strangers.
yeah, but I can't wait for that. I can't wait for
Oh,
that.
absolutely. I think we'll all be one. I have to be honest.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I thought of
No,
that.
exciting. It's something to look forward to. Not to encourage anyone to leave this life prematurely.
Right,
But,
right. I'm not trying to jump off or nothing or anything like that. I want to stick around for a while.
Exactly.
But I definitely want to see her again. I know she's out there. And
absolutely. No,
but,
it's really very, very warm, very nice speaking with you. I'm staying warm in this cold, and I hope you are too.
yeah.
And I do hope to see you again. So we're talking maybe next Saturday, which would be November 18th.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for that.
Definitely.
Talk about meeting then.
And for all you people out there in YouTube land, I'm sorry, but this is sort of like the pilot video. It's the first live stream interview I ever did. I've done interviews, but it was always pre-recorded. But I want to get more into the live stream. To boost things up. Going to be a lot of people coming through here. That's why it's like kind of booked up for like the next 2 weeks. But everything like Wednesday, like Thursdays and Friday, no, Wednesdays and Fridays. But things in between that, and I know I'm not doing anything next Saturday, so we could definitely get this in and bring your information.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, no, it should not be a problem. If there's any day you have to move, just let me know. But yeah, I'm pretty much flexible with my days. So I'm like you. I work when I need to. So then after that, I like to produce my own content.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you, and I really appreciate the opportunity to appear on your program, and I hope we can do some big things too.
Yeah,
All right.
it's an honor to have you, man. There's more of us. There's more of us out here. I like to all of us to get together sooner or later and have a big dialogue and
Yeah,
really get things going here in Philly.
absolutely. Oh, that would be beautiful. Yes, I will think of a venue. We will have a meeting of the thinkers, of the
Yeah.
thoughtful people, of the masterminds.
Right.
Masterminds. We're gonna do it, brother. All right.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. You have a blessed evening, and thank you for your audience, and blessings to your audience out there. I hope to meet them in person one day.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so thankful that you came on. I'm really honored about this. And I will see you, you know, next Saturday. Probably
Next Saturday. All
yeah.
right. All right. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
All right. Walaikum assalam.
All right. All right.
Peace.
All right. Good night.
Good
Peace.
night.
Good night.
Well, folks, there you have it. That is the first live stream. I saw a few people peek in, and it wasn't going too good. The audio was messed up, but later on, when we get guys, like hopefully I'll be doing this Friday coming. Hopefully I will have Dr. Phil Valentine on. I supposed to be doing something with the man they call Red Pill. I'm supposed to get back with Young Pharaoh. You know them, but other than those brothers, there's a lot of other brothers that's here in Philly that can drop some knowledge. And I want to get these brothers on the map. Help these brothers get me on the map. Shout out to Cy Netta TV, because if it wasn't for him, I might not even be doing what I'm doing. And I want to give the all the honor to my awakening to my master teacher, Dr. Malachi York. No matter what anybody thinks of him or what they say to him or whatever, if it wasn't for his teachings, I might be still running around chasing somebody in the sky that I've never seen before. And right now, I want to say peace and blessings to all those out there in YouTube land that may jump on this video and check it out. Peace until next time.